Hey folks, welcome back. This is episode 8 of our Stellar Sovereigns Let's Play. I'm Aaron, and in our last episode, we were kind of just taking care of the pirates and then starting to talk about how we were going to continue to grow our empire. I think what we're going to be shooting for now is continuing to pick up some of this wreckage and trying to improve our population growth because right now it's really poor. We're only getting 375 per turn, which is really bad for our growth on our home world, and then on some of our other worlds we're still only getting about 200, and it looks like 95. So we're really not in a great spot for building up our empire. So let's go ahead and try to get some of that taken care of, as well as getting some final upgrades done on the second artillery fleet, where we are still have a onboard AI slot that we need to add to the 2 frigates that are part of that fleet. And oh yeah, that's right. We also got this really awesome precursor cruiser. It's got assault cruiser armed with some good torpedoes and some other firepower, which is going to be helpful for us. We just have to get that repaired, and we're doing that now. So let's get moving. Okay. We still have the sectoids there at Aphrodite. I'm tempted to wait for these 2 fleets to get upgraded and then send them over. We're almost ready to have a 3rd fleet, and actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and create a fleet with the Saracen. It was upgraded in our last game, but we replaced the Saracen and the second artillery fleet with the Artemis when we retrieved that ship. So I'm going to go ahead and rename this 3rd exploration fleet. Oh, okay, we'll just call it 3rd fleet. And we're going to go ahead and send the 3rd fleet off to do a little bit more looking around this region of space. It'll take a while for it to do it, but I think that it'll be worth it to kind of get a better view of what's around here. So 6 turns. Okay, 5 turns. We'll go to Proxima. Okay. We're at 1,000 colonists, so let's go ahead and move them over to Virgo 3. Continue to build up our industry a bit. If we go over, we'll start putting them into the research or R&D sector, which will be helpful, but not as helpful as just having them in the industry or the food output, since we want to use Virgo 3 as a breadbasket planet for some of our other planets. Looks like we're in the red again. Okay. I think I'm going to have to increase our taxes just to keep us going, but that's going to push Xanthu into negative. So let's see if we can do cultural enterprise. That will push us forward again. Okay, good. I need to upgrade our political forum to level 2 here. It's going to hurt us in terms of income. It's going to really make Melonius have negative income here, but it's going to help us in that we should be able to activate the cultural enterprises once every 4 turns without reducing our total political capital, which will be helpful for us. We're also about done with gene therapy, which is going to help us with our population growth issues a bit. Let's see if there's some more that we can do for that. Okay. I think it will probably just go to our first tier 2 tech. And once gene therapy is done, research environmental tailoring. So that will cancel out the negative EV factors. So if we go here, that should cancel out the barren, no atmosphere, and low gravity, which will help us with our population growth rates. You can see the EV factor is minus 0.1 here. And looks like we've got no EV factor, so it might help us a little bit. Okay. I'm going to have to come over here and take out the sectoids there at some point. Just so that they stop showing up as a new contact each turn. Be nice if they weren't, if it didn't, if it only told you the new contacts, not ones that were still existing. Okay. Let's see how long it's going to take us to get there. Looks like 3 turns. We've got enough resources now to go ahead and get this one onboard AI module. And then the second one is going to take us a while before we get there. Okay, our quarry fleet is now finished with the trade route wreckage. So let's send it after the wreckage out here next. We've also finished our research. Now, as we go up the tree, the research costs will be significantly higher. So I'm going to need to be careful that I don't end up killing our budget. We've got another 4 turns there. 1 turn till that's done. I'm going to continue to send colonists to Virgo over Alonius because Virgo is actually going to be helping us more, I believe, than Alonius will be. You know, a few points. At this point, I think what can unfortunately the upkeep reduction is going to shift us out of the political leaning that we want to be able to maintain our diplomatic relations. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I'll wait until I get a few more points so I can actually get some benefit out of that versus just shifting us. Okay, Artemis is now repaired. Actually, I'm going to leave them with the kinematic torpedoes, since the 2 frigates here also have the disruptor ones. I don't think we need quite that many disruptor torpedoes. First League has changed governance. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and praise them again. It'll take a little bit of our political capital to do that, but it'll keep shifting us towards this trade agreement, which I think is going to be helpful. At this point, it looks like we're pretty similar on fear levels, but we definitely envy them a lot when it comes to their pretty much everything. Oh man, we have had a very rough start to this playthrough. Okay, we're now getting 1 political capital per turn, so that'll help us to maintain a continuous amount on Xanthe Prime to keep boosting our population growth, which is now going back up to about 5,000. That's and our population growth has actually improved significantly now. The reason for that is we did get this gene therapy fully researched, which is now benefiting us quite a lot. So we need to be careful now that our population is growing quickly that we aren't going to get in a position where we're getting too much unemployment, or we're going to really be eating a lot of costs for our military, which we're not doing a lot with at the moment. Okay. Let's move some more pop over here. Like we're a little over a turn out from Proxima. Okay, we've got the salvage taken care of here. Wasn't quite enough to get us what we need for the compute cores, but we're getting a decent amount, so I'm going to go ahead and send our fleet over to Virgo. Well, let's yeah, I'm going to send it back to Koi because I think that's our next target for colonization, and that might help us with our trade route lengths here. Let's see what Proxima gives us. We're probably going to have to run away on. Okay. Well, they're not a great system. But we do have a tech cache, or cache here that we can look into, so we'll go ahead and take some time surveying over here. I'd really like to get a second mining fleet going that I can send out to do kind of this stuff, but unfortunately, I don't have the capital to do that at the moment. Our next milestone. Okay, so I think we're going to be hitting a colonial goal for our industrial sector soon, and that's going to set off a event which should help boost our population growth, but it's going to cost a good bit of money to manage. But it looks like our agricultural sector is going to hit that first at 200,000. Okay. Well, we did get hit with another pirate ambush, so unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to getting too far into this, I'm going to send the Saracen over here. We'll boost shields and go ahead and charge up the jump drive. Okay, let's see if I can, how far I can jump up. Okay, good. One of the issues that I have is that it takes forever before you're allowed to jump to retreat. So we're looking at, what, 160 seconds or 150 seconds, which is like a little over 2 minutes. It seems like that's excessive, and I guess if someone's trying to escape, it's good, but in other ways, it just feels like it takes way too much time. Because, I mean, once you move or do anything, it cancels that timer. It still seems to be going. I guess maybe it's just telling me how long I have until I can finally do the jump. Let's speed up time a little bit here. I'm sure the pirates will catch up to me soon, and I'll have to do another jump. Really don't want the Saracen to take too much damage. While we're waiting for the timer here to count down to the point that I can actually do this jump, each of the sections over here has a certain number of repair crews. Like, I've got a total of 6 repair crews, and I can click on these sections, which will allow me to actually go ahead and click to improve the speed at which I repair things like armor or the turrets that are on different sectors of the ship, which kind of gives you another layer to the tactical combat. Okay, we've managed to escape. I guess I should go ahead and just say pirates here. If I can spell. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and just move on down here to Epsilon. The goal is just to get a better understanding of where we are in this galaxy, what's around us, what resources are available. Maybe do a bit more surveying, which hopefully will be helpful for us in gaining some boosts there. Okay, who is that? I wish I could select a fleet, or I wish I could select a sensor contact and send someone over to it. But it doesn't look like I can. It's a little annoying. Okay. Getting closer to the 10k we need to upgrade our last frigate. Okay, we've got an inaugural ceremony. So that helps with our population growth. You can see we're now up to 18,000 per turn, which is probably going to punch through our total remaining jobs. I'm actually going to increase that by a turn because I want to maintain that growth rate, which is going to be, let's see, 20 or 40,000, I think. Yeah, that'll be good. And then let's not do that. Okay, that gives us a little bit of a boost there. So that's about 10,000 jobs, 11,000 jobs per turn there, and then I guess 900 jobs a turn here. That should cover us pretty good, so we're not going to run into some unemployment. And we've got a sizable population, so let's go ahead and move them back over here. Yeah, we've got plenty. I think we can start looking into some upgrades on this planet. We're going to want to start doing the food processing center now, because we're going to want to start getting this food boosted significantly to start colonizing a few other planets. Oh, great. It's another pirate ambush. Okay. That's who's coming in over there. Okay. So, I guess that means we should probably pull these freighters off of this trade route. It's going to hurt a little bit here. But we should be fine, I think, this time around. At least they're attacking here and not over at Alonius, which is a little bit more of a problem for us. Okay. They have almost no fear of us. And let's take a peek about what we're getting here. So one of the interesting things about the combat is, in the overview screen, when you start combat, you can't actually look and see what your opponent's ships have, but you can look at the screen, or if any ship that's visible, that you can see the fleet like this, and kind of identify what they've got beforehand. Okay, so they've got 2 torpedoes. That's where those were the last time. And then we've got I think a similar type of fleet composition that we had before. Oh no. Actually, I was incorrect. It looks like we have 2 missile cruisers. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Once we finish with this fight, I think that's probably going to be the end of this episode. So let's get started. We got a little bit more time this time. We're starting in the center. It would be nice also if the battlefield view was a little better, just kind of like more zoomed out so you could see all your ships to begin with. But let's go ahead and set up our control groups. Actually, let's do this whole fleet as a control group. We'll build that up. Fire at will, auto tactical. I'm going to pump everything into shields at the moment. And they're coming from that side. So let's do that. Why aren't you guys raising shields? There we go. Okay. We're gonna put pretty much all of our power into shields for him, and I'm gonna drop the power usage there. Well, this time around we are going to want to take out the these missile cruisers. So let's try to hit them first. Boost your speed. Okay. Going to go ahead and jump in behind him. Try to hammer him with those missiles here real quick. And then see how our fleet's doing here. Okay. That was a pretty decent hit on him, I think. Okay, we got the first one. That's good. I'm gonna set some waypoints for these guys to kind of circle around. We will start to hammer our second one. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and have our cruiser turn around and run through. Okay. Do a salvo into, hopefully. Let's see if we can hit this guy with these torpedoes. And I think I need to jump him out because he's starting to take some significant damage. Ooh. Okay, now we can bring him back in. I'll put auto tactical on there for him. Let's see. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to really fire off our torpedoes because those torpedoes require us to be facing almost right at them. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and target this guy. Okay, he's back up. Got our first kill there on that one. Looks like we've now punched through on him. So we'll go ahead and do that. The next pirate ship we want to target, I think, is there. Good. We can now jump in here to, let's jump in over here and see if we can really hammer somebody. Okay, good. Guys down. Let's go ahead and see if we can nail him. And then we'll jump over here. Okay, we're doing. That leaves us with one left, and I think we should be in good form. There we go. That takes care of those two pirate fleets. We'll go ahead and return to Xanthu Prime here. That will give us a good amount of salvage when we can do that and get our mining vessel up there, and we'll send the two transports back onto that trade route. Okay, I think we might be powerful enough to take on this sectoid fleet now. Sectoids are interesting in that they don't actually have shields, but they've got a lot of kind of extra stuff that can be toggled that buffs them against damage, so they can be a little hard to take out early in the game. But now that we've been upgraded a little bit, I believe we can take them with some minimal risk. Looks like our mining fleet is back at Koi. So let's go ahead and finish our research here on Koi 1 and then on the stellar analysis. And while we're doing that, our quarry flotilla is going to be, it's like not getting a whole lot for us, but we'll send them back over here and take care of some of that. That'll help us out a little bit. We're also almost at, oh no, what's going on here? We have some wreckage at Epsilon. I wonder what happened there. Concerns me. I wonder if this is a machine planet, or if there was a pirate ambush another empire took out. Well, we'll have to go ahead and advance and see where we are. Okay. Epsilon does have a really nice planet there. Good resources. Okay. Let's see if they've got anything. Oh, we've got a ship here that we can potentially get a hold of. Looks like it might be another cruiser. That would be really nice. Okay. Well, I think that this is a good place to end this episode. We're a little bit more solid in our population growth now. We'll be able to look into colonizing a few more planets soon, which will help out. And we've been able to fend off the pirate attacks, which has been helpful and will provide us with a good bit of resources and hopefully some tech salvage that we can use. In our next episode, I think we'll continue to work on building our empire, getting ourselves a little bit more firmly established, and maybe continue to explore and see if we can meet some of the other empires that are out here. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.